Hey brothers and sisters, the Reverend. We are here in beautiful Baton Rouge, Louisiana for the second annual PresonusSphere conference. All things Presonus. Studio One, the Studio Live series. We're going to be in and out of a bunch of seminars and classes and just kind of hanging out, showing you all what's going on. Okay, so we're getting ready for our first class of the day on doing virtual sound checks with Capture and Studio One, and it's pretty cool. Our instructor is none other than Michael Ace Baker, who we just did a thing on for SPL. He was out with Chickenfoot. He does Colin Hay. He does Sheila E. Used to do Tower Power. That's where I met him. So decided to be good.
So this is Ace Baker. Ace is from LA. Isn't that right, Ace?
That's right.
And he is a highly professional and experienced live sound engineer. I've actually had the privilege and honor to see this man work in London. It was the last time I think we saw each other. That was also the show where he left the mixing desk behind afterwards.
I didn't leave it there. But Rodney was great.
Leading to panic. The next show was in Manchester, and I was going to take the train up later on the next day. And I was literally at the train station in London, and just literally about to board the train when I got a phone call, and I was like, oh shit, I don't want to take this phone call. I looked and it said Ace Baker, and I'm like, maybe I'll take this while I get on the train. And it was Ace going, oh my god, we left the mixer behind in London! Are you still there? And I'm like, yes, please go and get it. So I had to like run off out of the station with all my bags, leave in a taxi cab, go to the venue, pick up our Studio Live. Which, the reason why they'd forgotten it was because it was so small that no one realized it was actually the front of house mixer. So they had left the mixer in a flight case sitting by the elevator because it was too small. No one realized it was actually the gear. So one of the disadvantages of having a small footprint mixer is you leave it behind. So
all right, I think I'm ready. Want me to talk?
Absolutely.
All right. We're going to talk about his virtual sound check and how I've been able to use this and how I think it really benefits. This is free, but so you know who I work with or how I use this. I work with a lot of career artists, people that are a little bit older. I work with Sammy Hagar. I've been with him like for 4 or 5 years. Joe Satriani, I did the G3 tour this summer. I've worked with Sheila E. I've worked with her for like 12 years. I've worked with Colin Hay from the band Men at Work. And I've worked with him for 5 or 6 years. And all these are older people that don't want to spend a lot of time sound checking. When you're out there traveling on the road and every morning you're 5 or 6 hours getting from one city to the next city, Colin, when he gets into a town, if we pull in at 1 or 2 in the afternoon, what he wants to do to get ready for the show that evening is go to the gym, work out, maybe practice something or write something, and just kind of flow into the gig. So I want to minimize his time that he's got to stand up there playing his guitar. I don't want him to have to sit there and play while I put the phasing in and out of his different guitar channels and stuff. I want him to be able to just come in, check his ears, make sure he's cool, and if he's good, that's it. So I do my little 20-minute or 30-minute virtual sound check, depending on the room, before he gets there, and the work's all done. And this is something I think that the artists really appreciate. This is something that makes me a better employee for them, and it keeps me around. So it's
nobody likes to sit doom. Right.
Maybe if you're 19 years old and it's your first gig, you're happy to do that. But once you've been on the road for a few years and you get, after maybe even the first week, you're excited about being out there. But after that, you're done. Sammy Hagar hates sound checks. I think it physically does something to his body. On the Chickenfoot tour, we did 7 weeks. I had 1 sound check, and it was 1 song. Not even the full song. It's like a verse and a chorus and a verse, and he'll usually stop and he'll say, are you good? And the answer to that question is always yes. It's not, no, play a little bit longer. That's not what puts me in good favor with them.